I'm awake.
Woo! Yeah, same joke. Twice. Yeah, Glasses Films Midnight Review. Sorry, back to the phone because I forgot to charge my my good camera battery. But yeah, Carson, Nick. We're here to watch a movie that I know next to nothing about, haven't even seen the trailer for, Anna and the Apocalypse. I know it's about an apocalypse.
I watched
It's
the
about
trailer.
an Anna, and it is a musical.
And it's her and the apocalypse.
And yeah, for the first time.
I watched the trailer with no sound.
So yeah,
Trailer for a musical with no sound.
woo!
That's what I got.
Who can relate?
And I just watched Shaun of the Dead for the first time 2 days ago.
Yeah.
By
So-
chance.
So zombie musical comedy. All right, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck
I
it.
don't know.
All right. The stuff I've
We
loved the
gotta-
most this year has been weird.
Yeah,
So
we kind of got like a free week. So.
yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't suck.
Hopefully it doesn't suck.
Word
See you on the
is
other
good.
side.
Young Anna was nestled, all snug in her bed. Not knowing tomorrow, she'd meet the undead. How would she survive what this season would bring?
We're back. I'm scratching my leg. That's why it's so close to the camera. So, yeah, and then Apocalypse. Delightful.
We saw a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
I thought it was okay.
I liked it.
I thought it was good at some parts. I
First
think
half is stronger than the second half.
I think if I were to break it into quarters, right?
Okay.
Because I can't break it into halves.
Okay.
Beginning of the movie, didn't like it. End of the movie, didn't like it. Middle of the movie, like really liked it.
Okay.
I thought the ending was super lame though.
Okay. I completely understand where you're getting or where you're coming from, and I would not begrudge anyone that feels that way because it's completely valid. It really comes down to your enjoyment of not only zombie films but zombie tropes.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, this film, it's trope heavy, and
It's kind of making fun of those though. A lot.
well, not a super ton. That's what I was gonna get at. Is that it makes fun of tropes and it tweaks a number of them, but they still play by the rules and they still, I guess, pay respects to the tropes in all of their ways.
Sure.
Which I can respect. I'm a big fan of tear the whole fucking thing down or play it completely straight. And this one sat in the middle and actually worked for me, which is weird. And I don't think I said this at the beginning of this review. I don't like musicals. I just don't. I like maybe 6 musicals ever. And the other thing is, I took the fucking college class on musicals. I've seen all the musicals. There's about 6 that I like. Now it's 7. I am also adding this film to my holiday rotation. That's me. So yeah, it is kind of a high school set zombie apocalypse film with musical numbers. And I think that most of them were totes lit. Man, even saying totes, it doesn't work. Totes lit? No, it's gotta like it whips and it claps.
I think most of them were decent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna like win any awards or anything.
No, but
like,
you know what? I'm
They're
always,
okay.
I'm
I'm not
always
gonna remember.
down
I'm not
for
gonna
it.
remember any of them in like a day or two.
Fair enough.
But they were like poppy and
yeah,
nice.
It was fun. It was enjoyable, and you know, I don't feel like it was a mediocre film either. And those are the ones that really get to me. Because I mean, shit, Venom was bad, but I still enjoyed it. But this was delightful. I enjoyed it. I was a little bit surprised that all of the actors were also the singers. I figured with an indie film like this, they'd be like, all right, let's pull in some just like not studio people, but like.
Well, it's not like any of the vocals were like particularly great.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. I mean, the singing was good, but it wasn't like blow your socks off. Yeah, and the music, very poppy, very pop song kind of music. And again, nothing wrong with that. I really enjoyed it. I gotta say, your enjoyment, I believe, totally hinges upon how you feel about zombie tropes, and if you like musicals. So, yeah, just a bunch of high school kids that are trying to survive the zombie apocalypse in their very small British town. I will say, it doesn't veer into Shaun of the Dead territory. There's one bit that does, but I kind of let it go, and I still liked the bit.
I mean, are you talking about
the next morning dance number?
Yeah, that's like
That
straight out of Shaun of the Dead.
It is. It really is. But it's the only one, and I'll give the movie that one because
see, for me that was also like one of the best parts of the movie though.
Oh,
and so like I can't give it full credit because I'm like one of the best parts of the movie
is totally pulling off of
ripped,
another film.
Yeah, it's ripped straight from another. Not even just another zombie movie, another like zombie parody movie, like a
zombie
satire.
British.
Yeah,
comedy.
so
Yeah, it's enough. And
so like it was still good, but it's like I can't give it full credit, you know?
Yeah, but it was enjoyable. The whole film, as I said, the best word that I can use for this is just delightful. I just had fun.
I can't go quite that far.
Yeah.
But and it has nothing. I don't agree with. It has nothing to do with the zombie tropes for me. It was just like not giving a damn about. I don't care about the main character. They were really weird with like the one like douchebag guy at the start of the movie. Like they just make okay cool. He's like the resident douchebag.
Yeah.
And then later they're like, oh yeah, and they kind of like dated, but the way they say it makes it sound like you were supposed to know that at the start of the movie.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
And like that wasn't clear. I still am not sure what her whole relationship with her best friend is, because they're, at the beginning of the movie they established that she's like, I want to go travel after high school, and he's like, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah.
And you can never quite figure out if like he's into her or not, or if he's just not stoked because like he's a loner and that's like her only friend.
You know what?
And then I didn't even, by the end of it, I didn't even care. The only two characters I cared about was like that over the top like couple that sang the goofy song, and like, that was like, but those were like my favorite characters in the movie, and they're like, and the blonde chick who was like she's like the only American in the movie.
Yeah.
And it's like I was dropped off on this continent by my parents, and now my parents are in Mexico. And then she keeps mentioning her girlfriend a bunch.
I thought it was going to come up somewhere.
It never comes up. It never actually comes up, but it's mentioned a bunch. And a bunch of that stuff was like really, for a movie that clocks in at like over 2 hours.
Yeah, longer than 2 hours.
I was like, this is not any information I want, and that took me out. That took me out of a movie, but not just a movie. That took me out of a musical, and a musical is already a genre that takes you out of the movie to sing a fucking song.
Especially when one of the poppiest hits is not a Hollywood ending. If you say, it's not just another movie, that draws extra attention to your movie.
Especially because the movie is like, I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it has a pretty fucking Hollywood ending, and that was the worst part for me, was that they're singing, the end of the movie plays does a little reprisal of the song. It's like, no such thing as a Hollywood ending, and then it has, like, I thought the ending was just fucking lame, and I was hoping that,
I disagree.
It was one of the times I was actually hoping for a twist, because I was like, but it just kind of ends the way that they make it seem like it's
I don't know, maybe it's because the last zombie movie I watched was Train to Busan, and that one was bleak, and
I'm okay with bleak though.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
especially because
it hit me really hard, and so I'm like, the next zombie movie I gotta watch, it can't be that bad, or not that bad, because Train to Busan is incredible and you should all watch it.
It's not that bleak.
But yeah, I'm like, please don't let it be that.
Don't be as sad.
Don't be as sad.
I like the movie. I like the songs. It's just like I don't think.
I think
delightful is not what I would use to describe it.
I enjoyed it way more than you did.
Yeah, I would just like, I like the songs.
Yeah.
I actually did like that douchebag character.
Yeah.
And his crew of friends singing about killing zombies.
I'm like, how effective are those water balloons gonna be?
Yeah, I wish the first quarter and the last quarter of the movie could have been as good as the middle.
Yes, it is uneven. The film is uneven.
There was a kind of weird thing with like the school principal.
That
it's just like,
that does not pay off the way I was hoping it would.
Yeah, it's just kind of there to have.
Oh, I was
like
gonna
in
say,
like in a zombie movie, like zombies are like there, but zombies aren't usually the villains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's always like a dude.
Yeah,
And in this, they make it very clear from the start. It's like, oh, okay, the high school teachers.
Yeah, I gotta say,
he starts out really funny. Like that's the other thing is he starts out like he's like kind of joining in like these one-liners on these songs, and you're like, oh, he's so fucking skeevy.
Also, there were a couple of shots where it's like, wait, is he in love with a high school student? That's
and it starts out like kind of cool, but it didn't have a good payoff.
Yeah, I will say I got some major. I think not Colonel Kurtz. That's Apocalypse Now, but the commanding officer in Day of the Dead. I get some serious that guy vibes off of him. Yeah. But unfortunately, I won't say that. That'd be too much. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, the reason why for me it felt so weird that they were really bringing up the one girl's girlfriend a lot is that they did that with a couple of other things. And then they paid off. You know, there was setup and there was payoff, but with her, it's like it was noticeably lacking that payoff, which was weird to me. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
it's definitely not like a I don't know, like a Hollywood, like a big budget.
Oh yeah, you could
and I'm not saying that because like production values. I'm just saying I feel like someone would have combed through that script and been like, this needs to change because it's like really uneven. Like it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It was weird to me how much better, like, the second and third, like if we were breaking into quarters, it was weird how the second and third quarters were like so much better than the first and fourth.
I will also agree with you that yeah, I see that, and as I said, what I was gonna say is, if I was being super harsh, but I would definitely say this film could trim about 10 to 15 minutes.
I think a lot of that would have been fixed if they would have trimmed out a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, you would be fine, but I also wasn't bored. I want to make that clear. You could trim it, you wouldn't miss it, but you're also not gonna be bored.
It's not that it was boring, because that's the thing is that they open up these little tidbits and then it's like, oh, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So it's like, just don't open them next time.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to be boring if you take that stuff out.
Yeah. But